Okay, this is Whitie film documentary, or you can call it a movie or whatever. Um, I'm looking at Safeway, and I'm gonna do a quick vice versa. Safeway's employees versus Kmart. I might even throw in O'Reilly Part Store. Okay, so Safeway employees, when they come to work, they get benefits sometimes, full-time schedules. They get discounts on groceries. They get unions. I think they get above minimum wage. Someone in bed with the corporation that says they're fighting for them to keep their jobs. Um, they do, have to be in fear of, dying because their jobs are dangerous. When, especially the people who unpack the food. Because just the other day a guy died from a tarantula, whatever was in the bananas, and so they get a lot of snakes and viruses and all kinds of diseases and things they unpack from third world countries. And I heard they're putting them in there even on purpose. Just kind of like, this is what you get for making us so poor, and then um so they get like a little bit of better lifestyle. They probably live in middle class or whatever. They have more of an uppity attitude. They get to stand at good checkers, and they get maybe 6 hours to 8 hours, so they can feed their families. They don't have to depend on a spouse as much. And their job security is pretty tight. Then you come over to Kmart, and then you got, high turnover. You got sloppy shells. You got staff who don't care. They're just getting paid dirt wages. They're not getting benefits. They're not getting the hours. They have to fight with this supervisor with an attitude who I guess gets a little power and then tries to dominate or whatever and abuse them, and they get tired and they just leave or whatever, and they don't get any opportunities for advancement, but to be um, a manager or whatever, which is pretty tight. Only white people I know. I used to know the guy who was a manager, and then they closed his store, and his wife I knew who worked there too, and she even left and went to a better corporation. She's making way more money, um, and so a lot of people just can't take it anymore. They just leave, and so it's just in and out like a revolving door. While Kmart just kind of sits fat. Now, who's richer, Kmart or Safeway? Probably Safeway, because they sell food and they take care of their employees, and Kmart's kind of like on their last leg, just trying to take advantage of the poor and kind of running a slavery type of staff, illegal practices, and then we got O'Reilly, and then we've got you could get a job there, but you have to know about cars, and you have to probably be more white, and um, because most of the training and the technical programs offered in schools are more catered to rich, white, affluent, and like if you've had a suspension or any trouble in these schools, like if a teacher sets you up and doesn't teach you math or and gets you like to flunk and doesn't show up when you come like after school to like learn, and then she just dresses in hoodies and acts like the students and does her rituals, and gets bonuses for like students dropping out, then you basically can't get into the technical auto places programs learning about cars, because they're going to say, well, first of all, you don't have a high school diploma. Second of all, you can't get into the technical programs, and you don't have the money to pay because you're poor. So we don't really want you to learn about cars because we want your car broke down, and we want you to be on the side of the road, and really niggers need to ride the bus, just like slavery days. So that's basically a 1-2 punch saying, hey, why'd you even think you was gonna, learn about cars? So I'm also working on a video about the technical programs and how they red tape dropouts in high school, people from blocking them from getting in their programs so that they cater mostly to the higher quality of life people who've gotten in better schools where the teachers aren't as vicious and don't want to take the students down, and because they send the bad teachers to the bad schools. So like if you have a record and you're not so smart or whatever and you've done something bad, maybe you punched a student like in Blix, like Mr. Stevens, or you kick students' desks or whatever. Okay, they're gonna suspend you and then they're gonna let you back, and then you can basically keep teaching in it like a ghetto school.